Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Georgia Southern Eagles taking on the winners of 3 straight, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Dropping back, it's French. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
A confident, tough, efficient. Gets it up to the 44.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to beat the D deep. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Come on, set.
Dropping back, it's French. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Let's see what they've got on second down.
29 Philly.
Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly.
On the double. Slab.
On the option. He'll pitch it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield, it's French. Got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Wants to go up top. And the timing just a hair off. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Unloads to the right. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Let's go. Right.
He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Pfeiffer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, better look out. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Working his way on the return.
At the 40, and the Georgia.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gonna try to get it himself. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
On the double.
To the air, it's French. That, friends, is a... Incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. With the catch, it's Helms. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind this defense.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Gives it to the back on the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's French. Caught close to the marker, it's Helms. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Breaks into the open. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was now on second down. Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal.
Here we go.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again.
Moves.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's picked off for the third time today. Never really got that Off-play action on first down. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's French. Catch in the middle. It's held. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The sure hands. It's Dallas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Jackrabbit.
Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Okay, right.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had...
Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete on...
On the ready. Set. Ready.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Nowhere close focus on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. This is a spot you see many...
Ready? Slam.
Looking downfield, it's French. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the marker, it's Sanders. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The defense. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia Southern's offense will start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Southern Miss's offense will take the field for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Let's talk for a minute about Southern Miss. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Holding. Offense.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Buying some time.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The first down for the offense. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's French. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off.
Turning it on! They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Looking for a man. It's French. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, looking for a man. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds. Incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
the quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his wife.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's French. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. His defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair. Looking to throw, it's French. Finds his target down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sanders. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass, it's French. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the... They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upper. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Going right to work up top. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way. He'll be... To the air, it's French. Fires one high and deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is collected at the 20. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. The pitch. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the third quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all the momentum is squarely now on their side.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. They want to throw it. He'll take another shot here. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid tackle. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dallas. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest the deepest, widest the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's French. Trying to find the end zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown Eagles. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Dallas. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Helms. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They're definitely in range for the tying field goal, but still trying to get to the line quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And not much much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.